what's going on. Mike Nuemann with Inside Natural Bodybuilding, Impact Fitness in Bradley, Illinois. If you guys are in town to watch the Chicago Bears practice for training camp, this is the gym to train on at 710 West Broadway. The phone number is 815-932-3177. I'm standing here with the best natural bodybuilder on the circuit without a pro card, Jeremy Coleman. He came down for Darin Steen's RoundTable discussion today. We could talk today, look for those videos in the future. Jeremy, thanks for coming down. It's always good to see you. It's always good to see you. I've seen you at a couple shows recently. Yeah. So, you know, everybody wants to know what's going on with Jeremy Coleman, because every time you step on stage, everybody's like, man, that guy's got raw natural talent. You're one of the few natural bodybuilders that can go to an NPC show and dominate. You have yet to get an overall win, but you got a couple first place nods. You know, so what's going on with Jeremy Coleman? Let's hear.
Let me correct that, just to be arrogant. You know, I did win the overall NPC Midwest States overall.
What year was that?
2011.
Okay, I'm 17. Well, I can't. You seem to stay low profile. You're low on the radar, it seems like, because nobody gets enough of Jeremy Coleman, and I don't go to too many NPC shows, so I don't really hear all this stuff. But what do you got coming up? Anything?
I'm not sure yet. I'm still debating on what I want to do this year. I might do something this year. Might do something next year, but. You know, I want to make, you know, anytime I step on stage, you know, I want to make improvements. So I don't want to just hop on the stage, or as I call it, sometimes I call it trophy horse, you know, get on stage, do 10, 15 shows, just to play to me.
Yeah, now you tend to make your mind up for a show, because you stay low profile, you're low on the radar, and you tend to spread the word 16 weeks out you're going to do a show, or do you kind of like to keep it quiet, and then maybe a few weeks out just fly in or show up the day of the show? Just like that, man. Just like that.
You never know, I may be there.
Okay, good stuff. So you're deadlifting today, huh?
Yeah, trying to get a little bit of back thickness. I mean, I have some, but it's all, you never can have too much. So it's not a body part that you say, well, my back is too big. I don't know if my back is too big.
What kind of, is that the point you need to bring up? What kind of weak areas do you think you need to bring up before you're ready for the stage?
My mid-back needs some work. It definitely needs some work.
Okay, so what are you doing for the mid-back?
Actually, those seated rolls, that's one thing I've been doing.
Yeah, you focus on the contraction?
Yeah, I got to squeeze more, because I'm a guy who likes to do a lot of compound movements. So sometimes when you do compound movements, you know, you don't squeeze all the time because you kind of overload the muscle, but you don't always get the greatest contraction. So
it's all about the contraction, and you talk about the deadlifts. Do you typically tend to focus on deadlifts and chins when you're trying to get a big barn door back?
Yeah. I used to be in the Marine Corps, so I do pull-ups all the time, so that's just one of the things that I do. I start with pull-ups. I didn't see any apparatus we can add weight to it, so I tend to like to do weighted pull-ups. I didn't see I don't weigh that much, so I'm about 178 pounds, 178.2 actually. So.
How much rest do you take in between sets?
It all depends. Like if I'm doing deadlifts, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. About that. But some of the other stuff, one thing I do is called I do like 30 reps. Yeah. And what I do is I'll pick a weight. I'll fail 7 to 8 reps. Yeah. I'll watch the clock for 30 seconds, pump out as many as I can until I get to 30. So that's pretty quick. That's something I like to do.
And that's the end of that side. Once you get to 30,
yes. So for example, like a leg press. Yeah. Like the leg press, so I'll load it up and I'll try to get 7 or 8. And I'll watch the clock for 30 seconds, pump out 5 more, rest, 5 more, rest, whatever I get until I reach that 30. And if I'm like 29, I'm out, just keep going until I'm
I like the sound of that. Is that something you picked up in the most hardcore gym in the world, USA Gym?
Of course.
Yeah, imagine that. Go check out USA Gym in Bridgeview. I'll be there in a few weeks. Working out with Jeremy. Well, I got the weight all set up for you. Let's get another set.
My 5 reps in.
Yeah, I guess it's Jeremy's gym K today. So watch Jeremy. I think he's going up to 500 pounds today. So we're seeing the YouTube camera out there. You know, let's check out this one. He's got a pretty good height for deadlifting too. You know, so yeah. When I seen Jeremy first, burst onto the onto the natural scene, he's definitely one to look for. In fact, I thought he'd have his pro card way a long time. He's one of those guys that has the high expectations. Everybody expects Jeremy Coleman to be a natural pro, and he's not a natural pro yet. I think partly because he's already spent too much time competing in the NPC, because he wants to see what he can do against guys that are taking steroids, because he's a truly natural freak, and that's probably your main goal. That's why you do NPC shows, because you want to see how you can hang with the big ones.
Well, it's a challenge, and you know, I go to the gym. USA is known for NPC. We got a IFBB pro owner, so this is a challenge. I mean, don't get me wrong, natural bodybuilding is a challenge too, but I have a lot of stuff going against me. I like to overcome the odds. So.
Yeah, and you got plenty of time on your side. You're only 34 years old. The time is on your side. You're just now starting to hit your peak. You know. So let's just get another video in. This video is getting a little bit too long, but check out part 2's video here coming up at you. So I'll let you guys get that one in your mix. So Jeremy Coleman, Mike Nuemann, I'll come back right at you. We're out of here.